What's going on, and welcome back to Knife Life EDC. I'm going to do a real quick video of my top 5 knives of this year. I'm pretty stoked about it because I really do like all of these knives. It was hard to make the list too because I have quite a few knives that I do like, but these are top 5. And that being said, this will be over $200 plus type of price range for them. I'll do another one like usually about, I think, maybe 150 and under. Price range, I guess. I'll add some more budget friendly ones in there because there's some knives in there I really like also. So that'll be a second video. But starting off this video is going to be one that I just acquired maybe a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. I can't remember, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it is the Divo Lush. I'm a real big fan of Divo knives. They do make great knives, and they always look phenomenal. Usually, for the most part, I can't really say I've got one that I don't like. This is the Divo Lush, like I said, and I didn't get the Divo nip just because this is the one I wanted. I wanted the Divo nip, but I went ahead and just put that money on hold to spend on this thing because I just like the way it looked. I saw this months and months ago on the Left EDC YouTube channel, and I was like, I have to have that because it just looks so nice. I love the sheep's foot blade. It just looks really great. And then plus you got the titanium handles with the carbon fiber. I went with the red instead of like the blue because blue is my favorite color. I was like, I get a lot of blue stuff. I was like, you know what, the red's probably going to sell out fast, so I'm going to hurry up and get it as soon as possible. And like I think it was a couple minutes after it went on sale, I went ahead and grabbed one, and then everything else went out on sale first. Like it was the 80s camo, and then the blue went out, I think a couple hours later, something like that. But the 80s camo went on sale, like, or sold out like, I think 5 minutes. But this one sold out that night though, so it's still my favorite color-wise out of the three. Great, beautiful knife. It is a wire pocket clip, which is out of all of them, I think it's the only one on here, which I always talk about. I love wire pocket clips. But one thing cool about it is you can trade it out for a Kunwu titanium pocket clip, which is kind of cool. I've seen a couple of videos of people doing that, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it does have the Kunwu like insignia or something like that on it. So if you don't mind that, it's going to be a great pocket clip for it. It did look pretty good, I'll admit it. I think I'm just going to keep the wire pocket clip for it. I kind of, like I said, I like wire pocket clips, and yeah, I don't need it. But if you do want a titanium one by Kunwu, I think they're only $25 on their website, approximately, like right around there. It is a nice bolster lock. This is my first bolster lock. What I really liked about it is, I put it at number 5, and I didn't want to put it on here at all because it's relatively new, and I haven't had a lot of carry time with it. But the reason why I did is because I like the way it looks, I like the way it functions. I love the way you can open it too. Like you have the top flipper right here, you have the front flipper right here, and you can use the fuller. Like it opens up very well every way, which is what I liked. It's like there's the fuller, and here I like the front flipper because it's minimal out. Like there's nothing really poking out, but it's really easy to open up still too. And then the top flipper, that was kind of new to me and works very well also. So it's a great opening knife. It's a great knife in general. And if you get one, I don't think you're going to be, I guess, upset with it. It's going to be hard to get one because they are all sold out. But I'm sure other people sell them here and there, personal people selling them, like people you may know or something like that, or on NAF sale, they may sell them sometimes there. Just got to keep an eye out, and I think it's going to be a great one for you if you do pick it up. You're not going to regret it. Another one this is number 5, obviously. Number 4 is going to be the Kershaw Live Wire. Now, this came out earlier in the year. I can't remember exactly when. I didn't get it right away because I had bought an OTF, and I was like, you know what, I want to buy a cheaper one that I can carry, even though this one isn't necessarily cheap. It was cheaper than the one I got. It's a not OTF, it's OTF. It's a Heretic Manticore Predator Edition, so obviously it's a little more, and I didn't want to really scratch it up, tear it up, or anything like that. So it's more like a collector's item for me. But I wanted this just because I wanted an OTF that I could carry around that I liked, and I like the way it looks, and I'm not too worried about it getting tore up just because I've seen a lot of reviews on it from other people, and I haven't heard one bad thing about it, and that's what's super nice about it. This one is the 20 CV. This one was just under 200. I think it was like 180 or something like that. And the reason I think I got it that price range when I bought it was because they were coming out with the Magna Cut, and they were getting ready to come out with all the different variations of it. Also, because now they even have a Tonto blade. They have different colors in the handle. So I think they were kind of coming out with new stuff for it. That's why they sold it cheap. Plus, I don't think they sell the 20 CV at all anywhere anymore. I'm not sure. Someone else might know more about that. I haven't seen them. I've been seeing a lot of Magna Cut. That's why. But great knife. I loved it. I love the way it shoots. I don't have any problems with it misfiring or anything like that. It's got some great gripping and texturing for you, so you're not going to slip or anything like that. Great little pocket clip too. You can take it out and let's close that. There you go. Obviously, you can it's ambidextrous, which is super nice. It is angled, so I thought that was a little weird, but it's not any problems in my pockets or anything like that. What I have to do is unscrew it, flip it on that side, you're good to go. It makes life easy. But also, I like this because Kershaw, I feel like, is making some pretty good knives lately on the past few, probably not even a few months, like past year, since I've kind of started checking them out again. What got me really into Kershaw again was this and the Kershaw Launch 13. It's one of my favorite Launch series knives so far. It's the only one I bought, but it's the only one I super like the way it looks. It kind of just reminds me of the Alien movies with Sigourney Weaver. So it reminds me of that. So that's why I like the Launch series. But this is a great knife if you want an OTF. There are cheaper ones out there, but I mean, like there's even some that are out there like sub $100. I've seen a lot of people say good things about them, but I don't really like the way they look so far. I can't remember what the names are. I think one was like Tatcom or something like that, or I'm not quite sure. I just wasn't impressed with the way it looks, so I didn't really check any more into it. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Launch, or not Launch, the Livewire 9000. It's a great OTF for you if you want to pick one up. Magna cut, obviously, so I think it's like 230, 200, 230, somewhere around there. But yeah, pick one up. Great knives. And number 3 is going to be something from Kunwu, and if you know me, you know I love Kunwu knives. This is the one that I was going to be a little iffy on just by looking at it when I first checked it out online. They had it on Facebook, and I saw a few pictures, and it kind of grew on me just looking at it. And then I saw like the reverse tux edition, and I was like, okay, you know what, I'm sold on it. I'm just going to get it because it does look pretty daggone good in the photos. The only thing was the problem was the blade. It just looked a little different to me, but it actually, I enjoy it. I really like the way it looks. It obviously cuts really well. It is LMAX steel, which is a great thing by Kunwu. They make great LMAX and heat treatment for LMAX and VanX. I love the reverse tux look. I love the diamond texturing titanium diamond texturing on the handle. And it is the XT lock with the titanium pocket clip. You got the blacked out accessories on it, which makes it pop. And yeah, we got the black titanium backspacer. When you go Kunwu, you're not going to be disappointed. I'm a Kunwu fan. I'm a little fanboy, I guess. I would love to have one of their knives, like one of every one of their knives, but obviously I don't have that type of money. But this is a good one that is still for sale. I got this one for like 170, 180, right around there, but that was like a pre-order. And like if you can get them on pre-order, if they do that anymore, I thought I heard something they may not do pre-orders. I'm not for sure anymore. They may just start selling them, and I don't know. If you follow the Facebook website or page, you'll get more information. Maybe even Instagram too. I feel like I get more information from the Facebook, Instagram, or excuse me, Facebook page more than the Instagram page. So check them out. Yeah, like so I got it for 180. I think it's up to 260 or not 260, 230 right now for the reverse tux. Now they do have cheaper versions of it for like the Damascus for like the red, and then I think they have like a carbon fiber which is a little cheaper than this. But I think this is like 230 right now. Great knife though. I'm telling you, like I love the way it feels in my hand. One thing I was very unsure of also was because the handle is a little curved, as you can kind of tell. I didn't know how well I would like that in hand, but not a problem. Loved it. Which is why I bought my number 1, which you'll see why in a second. And yeah, that's why. That's the Kunwu Django though for number 3. Number 2 is probably going to surprise you. I don't know. I think I'm going to get a little shade for this one, but it is the Vosteed Doxon. I was really surprised how much I like this knife, and I think it's because I really like the slim profile of it. Like it's very, it doesn't really pop out at all, like above the handle. Obviously, it's kind of cut out right there for your thumb and your finger, so you can get it in there to get that thumb stud, which works perfectly. Like there's no problem with that, getting it in and out. You can also do the front flipper, which I thought was, honestly, which is why I originally bought it too. Like I love front flippers. They're like my favorite way of opening a knife. So which is why I kind of gave in and bought it. It's just a tad over $200, I think, maybe $210. Not quite sure. Maybe that's with shipping, so it's probably just $200. But thumb studs work great. They work phenomenal. I really like the way how they matched it very well with the titanium handle. Loved the Wharncliffe blade. One thing, I wish it was in some L Max or Van X. Obviously, if you know me, like I say, I love my L Max and Van X, but this is M390, so it's a good substitute, right? It's a good substitute. I do smear the crap out of this knife, though, more than any other. I don't know why. My fingers. I don't know why, but you know, it's alright. It's a knife. It's going to get used. But, it's just a phenomenal knife. It fits really well in my hand because I thought it would be a little blocky in a way because, as you can see, obviously got some square shapes, but it feels really good. And even with the jimping, like it feels pretty good even though it's a little smooth. Let me see if I can get a little closer. See, it is relatively smooth, but it does fit really, really well in hand. Not much more to really say about this. I do love it. I do carry it a lot. I've carried it a lot since I've gotten it. It's been about half the time between the Doxon and the number one knife that I have. But as much as I love the number one knife, I think I carry this just a hairball more. But you'll see why in a second. Well, I'm probably going to get shade, like I said. Because if I say I carry this more than number one, I might get beat up or something like that. But no, that's all right, though. But number one is Padre by Kunwu. I have heard a lot of great things about this. I don't think I've ever heard a bad thing from anybody about this. Great front flipping action. Love it. It is a bigger knife, which makes it nice, as you can kind of tell. Not much bigger, but it's big enough. You can kind of tell. The one reason why, like I said, with the Django, why I didn't like that, and I didn't know if I'd like this. I actually bought this, I bought the Django before the Padre, just because the curve was a little bit less. So I thought if I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna like that one. And I'll test it out and try it out and see if I like it. And then obviously I liked it, so I bought the Padre, as you can tell, and I love this thing. It fits very well in your hand. They're also coming out with lots of variations for it. They just released a reverse tux a couple weeks ago, which sold out like that day. They didn't have a lot of them out there. I think they only had like 30 of them, so obviously they went pretty quick. But they are also still going to do a all blacked out version of it. I don't know the materials of it or anything like that. I just know it's all going to be blacked out, which is going to be looking probably pretty cool, obviously. I would have bought the reverse tux, except for I didn't want to spend another, it's pretty pricey. It's the $300. This is the most expensive one. The reverse tux was, I think, quite a bit more. I think it was like $330. Not quite a bit, but it's a little more. $330, $340, something like that. I don't know how much the all blacked out version will be. It's going to come out through REC. I think that's Rivers Edge Cutlery. So if you want another one, that's going to be a chance right there. I don't know when it's coming out. It's going to be soon. So if you want one, be ready to check it out. And yeah, I'll check it out daily because I think they're going to go very, very quick. But another reason why I really like this is it does have a pretty good handle. It's pretty thick, pretty big. But I feel like it really does quite slicey, I like to think. I really don't have any problems slicing up cardboard and paper and stuff like that. I haven't really used it too much. Not as much as I would like to, but that's, coming. Like I said, I kind of carry that one a little bit more, but it's alright. Hope I don't get beat up by any Kunwu people. That's alright. Or Kunwu fans. Hope nobody says I'm not a real Kunwu fan. This one is Van X. I don't know if I said that, though, but I just love the stonewash look of it. Like, it does look phenomenal. But that's really my top 5. If you guys have a different top 5, I know you do. This is just my personal opinion. And this is the knives I got to handle that I really liked. Obviously, if I got to handle more knives, it would probably be quite a bit different. But I think this would probably still be number 1, though, to the Kunwu Padre. And I think that the Django would still be up there, and probably this would be up there somewhere to slow her down. But yeah, that's my opinion. If you guys have different opinions, leave it in the comment section. Let me know. I'm ready for 2024. Check out some new knives. We'll kind of see how it goes. But if you like the video, just give it a thumbs up, and have a great day.